Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about good debt versus bad debt, because believe it or not all debt is bad. There is debt that benefits you, and there's debt that doesn't. So first let's start off with bad debt. Bad debt is like, you know what I mean, the debt you go into when the object or whatever is not really paying you back, for example. It's serving more to be a liability, such as like you finance a piece of furniture, for example, you know what I mean, it's going to depreciate, obviously. So that's bad debt. You know what I mean, it's basically debt that goes into funding liabilities, basically. So let's go ahead and get into good debt now, and why debt is actually, you can use it to benefit yourself. And oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't seen in any of my other videos where I explain what a liability is, it's something that doesn't make you money, does not bring you cash flow, for example. So asset versus liability, liability's on the bad end. So let's talk about good debt. Good debt's debt that you use to benefit by investing in assets, for example. So you're using the bank's money to benefit yourself by putting yourself at limited risk. You're using, majority of the money you're using is the bank's money, therefore you're limiting the risk while also getting 100% of the benefits from investing into the property. So you're using the bank's money to get 100% of the benefits. Almost sounds good to be true, but it's actually not. So that's a way of using, that's an example of good debt. It's good debt that is generated by assets, you know what I mean, use it to fund assets and eventually growing yourself to be financially independent and getting off that active income and getting on the passive income train, if you know what I'm saying. So that's an example of how debt can be used to benefit you, otherwise known as good debt. Another thing that's really cool about debt is actually a form of asset protection, believe it or not. So let's say $100,000 property. I'm just gonna use 100,000 just because it's an easy number. You paid off 20,000, 80,000 is you still, you know what I mean, you're mortgaging, you're financing still. So let's think about this. If someone sued you, they can only go for that 20 grand. They can only go for the equity or the amount you paid off. The rest is protected by banks. The bank's not going to let everybody get their money, you know what I'm saying? They're going to fight for that, you know that. So they can only sue for the equity. So that's another way. So if the more debt, the less you can, you know what I mean, the less equity that can be sued for. So, and then what do you do if you have a good amount of equity they can go for? You can create debt, which is another term that we called equity stripping. It's basically you create a line of credit secured by the property, or you can create a loan secured by the property to multiple, maybe one of your other LLCs, but that's a whole different video. That's a whole nother explanation. But equity stripping is a way to create debt and use it as asset protection and utilize that characteristic. Alright, so this is a shorter video, but I feel like it doesn't require too much of an explanation. The majority of it's common sense on what's good debt and what's bad debt. I mean, you can see, let's see. Let's say you finance a piece of furniture. Obviously, that's not generating cash flow. But when you're actually using the bank's money as a benefit, you know what I mean, as a leverage for yourself to get 100% of the property's benefits, all you can see, it's generating me cash flow. That's good debt. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's pretty much the summarization for that. I mean, good debt is utilizing, you know what I mean, loans to limit yourself from risk, but then still absorbing 100% of the benefits of the property, tax advantages, and all other, you know what I mean, gaining that long-term wealth, hopping on the passive income train. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.